Alright everyone, welcome to the world of bash scripting or Linux command line. So from today or from this video, I'm going to create a complete playlist on Linux command line, and we will cover each and every command that exists in Linux based system, almost each and every command. So let's get into it. And the first command that I'm going to talk about is the Mkdir command. So this is used to create directories, as the name says, Mkdir, make directory. So we can create directories, let's say, and to create directory, write Mkdir, make directory, and then the directory name. So let's say I want to create a directory named hello, and I hit enter, nothing happened. And if I type ls, this command is used to list the content of the current directory. So what this mean, if I type ls and hit enter, we see here hello. So what this mean, so this means we have hello directory, or we can say folder, inside the current working directory. So how we can find our current working directory? New command type time. So we can do this using pwd, print current working directory. So if I hit enter, here we see a path: home, Tauseed, Zaman, desktop, test, and YT. So this is the path from the home. We can say this is the path from home to the current working directory. I'm inside home directory, Tauseed, Zaman, desktop, tests, and YT. And inside YT, I have a directory named hello. So let's see this in the GUI, or graphical user interface. If I go to file system, here we will find a home directory, which is right here. And here we have Tauseed Zaman directory. We can see right here, this one. And if I go inside, here we have a lot of files, and here we need to find the desktop directory, which is right here. And here we are inside desktop, so we need to find the tests directory, which is somewhere right here. And here we have a lot of files, and we are looking for YT directory. And if I search for white, which is right here, and here we have hello directory. So we created directory inside home, Tauseed, Zaman, desktop, test, and YT. So that is right here. And if I go inside YT hello directory, we have nothing. And we can find this in the command line using the ls command, which is used to list content of the current directory, or the directory that is passed as a parameter. So if I type hello here and hit enter, nothing happened because we don't have anything inside hello directory. So let's create a file or another directory inside hello directory. So to create directory inside another directory, this becomes a directory hierarchy. So you can use the command mkdir, make directory, and then we will pass the path where we want to create our new directory. So let's say our new directory name will be hi, just hi. Hello, inside there we will create a directory named hi. If I hit enter, nothing happened. And if I go back to the GUI, here we have inside the hello directory we have hi directory, and if I go inside we have nothing. So we created a directory inside another directory. And if I type ls here, we have just one directory. And now if I ls the content of the hi, or the content of the hello directory, I will just type ls as we did right here. So I will type ls and then hello, and here we have the hi directory, which is inside hello directory. So we can create directories using mkdir command. We can list the content of the directories using the ls command, and that's it. It's that easy. So there are something more than this using the in these commands. So let's go inside. So we can create directories. We know we can create directories using mkdir commands. So we can also print the tag w. We can pass tag w parameter, which is verbose, which will show everything that is going on behind the scenes. So if I type mkdir and then tag v, and then let's type some directory name that we want to create, and notice we are currently inside the current directory. We are not inside the home directory. So to make sure that, I will type pwd print current working directory, and I am inside the yt directory, which contains just one directory, which is hello. So let's create a directory with verbose mode, and I will create this time let's say thanks, with the name of thanks. So now if I hit enter, it says create a directory. They printed the message. So verbose command is used to print anything that is going on behind the scene while the command is executing. So we typed we created a directory using the mkdir command, and we passed the tag w to see and display the message. So we executed the mkdir command, or we can say mkdir command, and then we created a directory named thanks. So if I type ls here, and we have two directories, hello and thanks. So we created two directories here, and we can display the content of the directories using ls command. So now let's go to the permission based directories. So we created directories hello and thanks, and which are right here inside the y directory. We have thanks and hello. So we can create directories based on some permissions. So for that, if I go to the main page of mkdir command, here we will find the descriptions of the parameter that we can pass. So we type the tag v, which is for verbosing and printing a message for each created directory. So now we want to create directory based on some permissions. So for that, we can do that using tag mflag, or tag m parameter. So which will using which we can create directories based on some permissions. And permission, if you are not familiar with that, uh, if I type ls tag la and hit enter, here we have dot and then double dot and then hello and then thanks. So these hello and thanks are the directories that we created before, and this dot points to the current directory, and this double dot or dot dot points to the previous directory, and these are the permissions for this directory. So d or then w x or, so these are the permissions. R mean read, and w mean write, and x mean execute. So, and these are the user that created this directory, which is currently Tauseed Zaman in this case. And then it shows the timestamps where in this directory was created, and then it shows the content inside that directory. So here it shows poor. So this means in the current directory we have poor contents, or poor directories, or for files we can say, which are these dot 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 and then double dot and hello and thanks. These are the four which shows right here. And the previous directory before this, which is tests, we are inside the yt directory, and double dot points to the test directory. So there we have these 30 contents or directories or files, you can say. Inside hello we have 3, and inside thanks we have 2, which we don't have anything inside there. It shows these dot and double dot to inside the thanks directory. So these are permissions. So I show these to tell you that you can create directories based on certain permissions, and here they are. Tag M, it says set or create directories based on certain permissions. So let's do it. Clear the screen. So to create directories based on certain permissions, you can use tag M flag or tag M parameter, and here you have to pass the permission that you want to give the specific user. So permissions are reading directory, writing into the directory, and deleting, and so on and so forth. So and executing the contents or the files of that directory. So let's create a directory just for reading. So if I type mkdir tag m and then equals just r, which is for reading, and then the directory name, so let's say wow, and we will pass tag v for verbosing message, as well as just print us the message that directory created. So the message printed. Now if I type ls tag la, which shows the content, all content of the current directory based on the permissions. So here we created wow directory, which has just r and r permissions, dr, r and r. So we give just permission for reading the content of this directory. And for more information about these, I will provide a link in the description below. You can check them out. One of them is for the root, and one for uh, the group of this system, group of people of the system, and one for the current user. So we created a directory just for and we gave them just reading permission. So, and the next uh, parameter that we can pass is take fee, and we can then pass the directory name that we want to create. So let's create a directory. Let's say just a, and nothing happened. So if I type ls, we have a directory. Now if I execute the command again mkdr, and I want to create directory a, which already exists, and it says can't create directory, a file already exists. So if I type take fee and then a, it displays nothing. So if I type ls, here we have the a directory already. So what this does is this it creates the directory and compares them, uh, and creates the directory for us. So here I have a directory or already exists. So if I type mkdr again, mkdir, and take fee and then a, so it's displays nothing, no errors, and it creates the directory behind the scenes. So if we see the main page of mkdr command, here we have the take fee, so it's meant for parents. So no error if existing make parent directories as needed. So it creates directory as we need and displays no errors. So these are the parameters and stuffs inside the mkdr command, and in this video we cover the mkdr command, which is used to create directories, and we talk about the ls, and we will talk about this in the next video with the whole details. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.